Hello friends, welcome to my channel. And in today's video, look at some of the tips for giving effective feedback. Right, one is you as a manager, you should know what is the purpose of the feedback. Right, so what is the purpose? Are you giving a reinforcing feedback? Are you giving a constructive feedback? Right, and then you need to focus on the behavior and not the person. Right, say for example, the person has done a presentation, right, and then there are some flaws. So don't tell that you screwed it up or you did it wrong. Tell that your presentation has some problem, right? So focus on the behavior, focus on the action. Or if customer is rude, sorry, the person is rude with customer, then you need to tell, right? Okay, the behavior you have demonstrated today may not be is not very appropriate, right? Instead of shouting at the person saying that how can you talk rudely to the customer, tell very clearly what is the behavior. So focus on the behavior, focus on the action, and then be timely. As we discussed, you always need to give the timely feedback and be specific with examples so that the person can correlate what you are telling. The feedback whatever you are giving, the receiver can correlate, so with those examples. And focus on how the behavior affected others or program deliverables, right? If something is wrong, right? So you tell what is the impact. Okay, you have demonstrated a rude behavior with customer. The impact is this, you need to inform. Similarly, we could not meet the deliverables timelines. Impact is this one. Maybe we may not get the project again from the customer. Or you are so you observe that your team member is coming daily, or you observe that sometimes your team member is coming late. Explain that to the person, saying that I observed that you are coming late, and that is impacting our team morale, because all the other team members are observing you, and then everybody is thinking why only this person is coming late, right? So tell them the impact. And ask open-ended questions. This is very, very important. See, before you conclude something, right? Because you have seen you have seen the behavior, you have observed the behavior of your team member. Now you need to ask that person, why or what made him or what made her to do that particular thing. Right? If somebody is coming, late, say weekly 2 days, probably you need to understand, the reason behind that. Right, so you give space for that person to explain, so that you will know the story from both sides. But if you just observe from one side, and if you don't know the other side of it, no, you will jump to conclusions, which is not wrong. Maybe that person's kid is sick and he may have to take that kid to hospital weekly 2 days. Maybe that is why probably he didn't tell you. So you need to ask open-ended questions to understand the story from other side, and be aware of the moment. This is very, very important, right? We discussed it in the last video also. When you give a reinforcing feedback, or when you are appreciating somebody, you can do it in public. But when you are giving a constructive feedback, please do it in private. Never ever give any negative or constructive feedback in the public. That is number one, right? Number two is we said, like it has to be timely feedback. Number three, situation. See, when I said timely, right? Again, you need to use your professional judgment. Why I am saying is, for example, if somebody has not delivered the presentation well, but because probably he had some personal emergency, right? So now you know that the person has a personal emergency, and that is the reason why the person could not deliver the presentation well. So now you need to hold your feedback until that situation is resolved, right? Because already the person is down with personal emergency, and now you cannot go and tell him that your presentation is not good. So please wait for 1 or 2 days and let the things settle down, and then you can give feedback. So those kind of exceptions you need to use, using your professional judgment. Okay, very, very important. And then watch your body language and tone of the voice, right? Whatever you are giving, your body language, tone of the voice should be aligned with the feedback, right? When you are encouraging somebody, your body language should reflect that. But if you are encouraging somebody and your body language says that you are not interested, that doesn't go well. And then give space to the other person to respond about his feelings or thoughts. What it means is basically, you need to, see, every person is different. Some people may be introverts, some people may be extroverts. And introverts take some time to process the information. So, you need to give that space and time for that person to digest whatever feedback you are giving. And then you can ask about his feelings or thoughts. Don't immediately, force that person to give you the explanation or give you the, what is his view or her view, after hearing your feedback. Please give some space and time. If the person is comfortable, please go ahead. But if the person is not comfortable, please give them that space and offer your support as much as possible. This is very, very important. See, it is not about pointing mistakes. Okay, whatever happened is happened. Now, how do we move forward and what support you need from me? You need to always ask as a manager, right? And then show genuine care in others' development. See, again, the feedback is not a fault finding exercise or not a checkbox exercise. Okay, I have given my feedback to my team member. No, that is not correct, right? You should show genuine care in others' development. Basically, you give the feedback with the intention of helping other people or developing other people. Very, very important. You should give the feedback with intention of helping or developing others, right? So these are some of the tips for effective feedback. And Ken Blanchard, who is the management guru, he says feedback is the breakfast of champions. That means if you want your team to be successful, if you want you to be successful, you should give the feedback to your team. You should receive the feedback from your team, right? So with that, we will end this video. For more details, and my name is Vijay Kumar Pita, and please feel free to contact me if you have any questions or if you need any information. My coordinates are there. If you enjoy the video, please like it. Please share it with your friends, family, and colleagues so that they can get benefit out of it. And then please, subscribe to the channel so that you will be able to get the latest updates. Thank you for watching this video, and please, take care. See you in the next video. Bye bye.